You already know what a fair value gap is. You've seen it on the chart, you know what it looks like, you can even spot it in seconds, but you're still losing money. I know because I was exactly there. And I know because every single day, traders come to me with the exact same problem. They can spot the pattern, but spotting it on a chart and actually making money from it are two completely different things. What you see here is a result of building the right rules around the FVG pattern and fixing 5 specific mistakes that most traders are making right now without even realizing it. And today I'm going to show you every single one of them. Make sure you stay until mistake 5 because it's the most devastating one and it's responsible for years of being stuck and thousands of dollars being wasted. Let's go. And before we go into mistakes, let me show you my system. I only trade NQ only on the 5-minute time frame and only on the New York session. And it has only 3 rules. Let's jump into charts and show you exactly what I'm talking about. Step 1 is defining the bias. Every morning before New York session starts, I check this indicator. It is simply showing me these 3 EMAs. All of them are the 50 period. The white one is from the 15-minute, the green one is from the 30 minutes, and the red one is from the 1-hour time frame, all displayed directly on my 5-minute chart. I will link the video in the description on exactly how to set this up. If price is over at least the 1-hour EMA and they are pointing up, I'm only looking for buys. If price is under at least the 1-hour EMA and they are pointing down, I'm only looking for sells. If EMAs are flat and too close to each other and overlapping, I don't trade at all. This takes literally 5 seconds to do every single morning to make sure that I'm in the right side of the market. Step 2. Counter trend plus FVG. Today, as you can see, we are clearly bullish. Price is over the EMAs and they are pointing up. I now wait for the price to pull back against that bias. That means a bearish counter trend move. And inside that counter trend, I need to see a fair value gap. As you can see here, a bearish fair value gap that was formed in a bullish day. In some cases, I'll also watch previously unmitigated FVGs from earlier in the same day, if price inverts them cleanly with the confirmed bias. It's a lower probability setup, but it works on directional days. For this example, the FVG is here. That is where I'm watching. I don't enter yet, I don't touch anything, I'll just wait. And there where step 3 comes. If we inverse the fair value gap, that means if we break back through this bearish fair value gap in the direction of my bias, that's where I enter. I either put my stop loss under the candle which broke the FVG or the swing low, and my target will be the previous liquidity. And if it's not giving me at least 2 hours, I simply target 2 hours. Now let's play this straight out. And TP hit. And if you are completely new to my system and want the full breakdown from scratch, I linked the complete tutorial in the description down below. And now let me talk about the 5 mistakes that stops most traders from making this work. Everything I'm about to show you came directly from my comment section and also from my Instagram DMs. Mistake number 1 is trading when the EMAs are flat and mixed. You can see here on the chart that the EMAs have no direction, not pointing anywhere, and people still trade markets like this. This is the most expensive mistake on this list, and it explains almost every losing streak people have when they try this setup. The FVG is just a pattern. It appears when the conditions are good or bad. That means if you are looking for the pattern first, then checking the bias second, you will take trades in conditions where this setup has no edge whatsoever. There is no directional bias. The market has no clear intent. Any FVG you see here is meaningless. This is a no trade day. This is a stay out day. Mistake number 2 is entering in the middle of the candle. You can clearly see here that we inverted this fair value gap. Let's imagine that we put our stop loss right here and put our TP at 2 hours. But the problem with this is this 5-minute candle is not over yet. That means it didn't close yet. Let's just run the price. And voila, you didn't wait for the candle to be over and the price went against you immediately. That means never enter a trade before the 5-minute candle is completely over. Now for mistake number 3. I see so many traders placing their stop loss right at the FVG. Let me show you some example from past days to know exactly where you need to place your stop loss. There are 4 places where you can place your stop loss: at the inversion candle, at the previous candle, at the swing high or swing low, or at the FVG. You already know that the stop loss is not a suggestion. It must be placed at the exact point where the setup is no longer valid. So on today's trade, it made sense placing the stop loss under the FVG and under the inversion candle, simply because this was a strong momentum candle. So we are well protected by the FVG and also by the inversion candle. If the price comes back to this point, the setup will no longer be valid. You can see that I did the same thing here. This was a trade from yesterday. Here you can see that I placed my stop loss at the previous candle simply because the inversion candle was not a strong momentum candle. Even if I placed my stop loss at the swing low, the stop loss would be inevitable for this day. This is the reality of trading. Here you can also see that I placed my stop loss under the inversion candle because it simply have strong momentum. Here you can see that I placed my stop loss right after FVG because this was a strong momentum candle, and I usually, depending on market conditions, I usually don't exceed 300 to 350 ticks per stop loss. But you don't need to take this as a rule, because in some market phases we have bigger candles, we can exceed, for example, 300 ticks, and sometimes we have smaller candles and we can reduce our stop loss size. And now for the last example, you can see right here that I placed my stop loss at the swing low / the previous candle simply because this was not a strong momentum candle and the setup will no longer be valid if we exceed this level right here. That's why make sure to place your stop loss always at the logical place and always define your contract number before entering a trade to risk always the same amount. Now for mistake number 4. I see some traders buying under the EMAs and selling over the EMAs. This is simply not how the setup works. We always buy when we are over at least the 1 hour EMA, and we always sell we are at least below the 1 hour EMA. Never buy under the EMAs or sell over the EMAs. Now we came to the last and the most devastating mistake that traders make. It's revenge trading and FOMO. This is what keeps traders stuck for years. They can master the strategy, but the problem isn't in the strategy. In fact, 80% of my success didn't came from the strategy. It came from removing these 2 things. And this is the one nobody wants to admit. I get it. I sincerely get it. You get stopped out, it hurts. Then you watch NQ move 200 points in the direction that you predicted at the beginning, just past your stop. Your anger kicks in, you jump back in with bigger size this time because you want to recover right now. You get stopped out again, you re-enter, and you go deep down in this vicious cycle. This is where you blow 20 funded accounts, when you blow all your capital and you lose thousands of dollars and years from your life simply because you didn't accept the loss. Or you're sitting on the sidelines, you skipped the setup because the conditions weren't clean, NQ starts running, everyone online posting their wins, your FOMO takes over, you chase the move at the worst possible entry and price reverses immediately. Both of these have nothing to do with the pattern. You know my system like the back of your hands. You know what the fair value gap looks like. You know the rules. You even watched all my videos. The problem is none of this matters when you are sitting in front of the charts with real money moving against you and your emotions are making every single decision. And I will completely be honest with you. This is something no YouTube video will ever fix. Not this one, not any other one. But let me show you what eliminating these mistakes, especially these 2, actually looks like. 257k with almost 75% win rate in the last 4 months. Taking only 1 trade per day, following my rules every single day. And I'll be honest with you, I still deal with the urge to revenge trade after a loss. I still feel the FOMO when NQ has moved 200 points and I didn't catch that whole move. The difference is I don't act on it anymore. That is what separates this from where most traders are stuck. It's not a better pattern, it's not a better strategy, just a better execution of a simple one. Now be honest with yourself. How many of those those mistakes are you making right now, because these are just the most common ones. The mistakes specific to how you trade, your entries, your exits, the exact moment you break your rules. And now let me be real with you. You know the setup, you know the rules, you just watch the mistakes. But knowing and executing are two completely different things. And if you are still not consistent, the gap will not close by watching another video. This is what my 101 mentorship fixes. We go through your actual trades together, your specific execution problems, your psychology, the revenge trading, the FOMO, the moments you break your rules under pressure. I hold you accountable every single day, so the rules you know you should follow, you actually follow them when real money is on the line. It's not a course, it's not a group, just you and me working directly on everything that is stopping you from being profitable. If you are serious about making this work, the link to apply is in my description below, and spots are very limited. Now drop a comment telling me which mistakes have you been making. I read and I respond to every single one. Make sure to like the video, subscribe. Let's meet on the next one.